So what do you do when there's no proof sets and no uncirculated or mint sets? What do you do? I mean, you don't punt on third down. You have to do something, right? Well, the U.S. Mint decided to come up with a new concept when they transitioned from Philadelphia to San Francisco, 64 to 68. But we had 65, 66, and 67. What do? Well, they created this new term called special mint, the mint making set. And tonight we have the full collection at a crazy price. Now the first year they made it like the uncirculated and proof sets of the day, a poly pack. But in 68 we transferred over to the hard plastic package. So we took the SMS set from 66 and 67 and made them in a special hard pack. Two very important things. First of all, these are not uncirculated coins, and we'll go over that. And two, they're all silver half dollars. They didn't transition to clad half dollars until 1971. So all of these beauties right here, all of them are silver Kennedys. $49.95 for them all three sets.
Yep, $49.95 gets you all three sets of the special issue mint sets, otherwise known as SMS sets in the industry. We found our competitors with complete sets, and they're running you about $124 for all three. We're at $49.95, so less than half. Even the three Kennedys alone, broken out of these sets.
Because they're silver.
Because they're silver, they're selling for $88.50 altogether. $27, $28, $32 respectively for 1965 through 1967. That'll run you $88 just for the halves.
Taken out of this set. Now, so the question is, what is an SMS? What is a U.S. Mint title special mint set? Well, it is kind of a hybrid. And it's horrible to say, but it really is. A proof coin is a method of manufacture. They take the dies and polish them. The piece of metal, the planchette, is polished. They strike it twice. Looks like a mirror, a proof you can see yourself in it, right? An uncirculated coin is put the metal in the holder and slap it, right? There has to be a way in between, and there is. This is what they did. They took the dies and polished them, which means they have this sheen. And instead of striking it twice, which is a proof, they strike it once. And then they specially package them so collectors have it. But when you look at these sets and you look through them, you can tell. I mean, look at that Lincoln cent. It's not a regular uncirculated. It looks kind of proofish. The nickel looks kind of proofish. The dime, quarter, half dollar, etc. They just have a special sheen. They look different. Know why? Because they are different. And tonight, the value, well, we have the original packaging. Again, look at these packages. They are gorgeous.
As originally issued by the United States Mint. So the 1965 set is a poly pack in the white envelope, and then 1966 and 1967, they transferred over to using the hard plastic lens, like a proof set lens you see later on, and they came inside those cardboard boxes. So prior to 1964, the proof sets were made at the Philadelphia Mint. And then in 1968, they moved over to the San Francisco Mint. So these are sets that were made at Philadelphia, the last of the Philadelphia sets. But these are a special pocket of sets. They're not proof sets. They're not mint sets. They're special issue sets only made in these 3 years.
Something else to consider and think about with this. You just saw that on the poly pack on top, right? They got a sticker on the box that says SMS for 66 and 67. And that's the packaging. We know what it is. It's pretty clean. But the 65 set has that mint medallion. And what does the mint medallion say? We're not making up the terminology. It says special mint set on that piece. Now, I can tell you this. Every other set we get in here doesn't have that medallion. Just doesn't. What does that mean? It's not original. Somebody repackaged this to make it look like it. They took an original envelope, but put a repackaged set inside. Just not fair. Because again, these coins are special. The special quality of an SMS. I mean, look at NGC's price guide. Look at PCGS's price guide, right? You're going to see they actually have a special classification for regular 65 Kennedys and then 65 SMS Kennedys. There's a difference. They can tell. We know the difference as well. And that's for all five of the denominations. I guess that's a tough one to say fast 3 times. Never would have guessed that.
$49.95 for the complete special mint set collection. 3 dates in all, 1965, 1966, and 1967. We're under $17 per set when you break it down. Our competitors are anywhere from $27 up to $32 each. They run about $88 if you add them all 3 together. We're at $49.95 when you add all 3 together. 905-1328, folks. Phones are very busy still, so please feel free to join us online. We have 1 minute left. We're going to put a 1-minute clock up on this product right now. But in the meantime, if the lines are busy or on hold, feel free to pop online at avccoins.com and just enter 905-1328 in your search bar and grab yours today. There are no limits. I know it's a great low price, so feel free to grab multiples. You'll get multiples of each set when you buy a multiple of the product.
When I see stuff that I haven't seen or talked about in a while, I was curious to know when the last time we brought this out was. The last time we had a formal presentation talking about this for 6 or 7 minutes was February. We're not in February right now.
Wow, that is a long time ago.
The weather might feel like it, but we're not in February. The bottom line is this: finding original, beautiful packaged sets with the 65 and that medallion, the blue medallion saying special mint set. The stickers on the box for the SMSs, all of it original as they were released by the U.S. Mint. You take a regular 65 and compare it, a 66 and compare it, you can see the difference. And tonight, the value, again, the Kennedys stripped out of these sets, over 80. Or a competition with the same exact sets, over $1.20. Time out. $1.20 divided by 2 is 60. That would be half the price of our competition. We're less than that tonight. We're only $49.95.